Thanks so much for staying with us. Now, with Tamil Nadu's assembly elections fast approaching, some voters say they are frustrated at not getting their voter identity cards despite repeated applications. NDTV Hindu brings you cases of duplicate and triplicate voter IDs being issued in some areas of the city.
This mother and daughter must be privileged. They have 2 voter ID cards each, and each of the cards given to them, who are residents of Kottivakam, have different serial numbers. This can lead to serious misuse of the voter ID cards by the members of different political groups. Election Commission says duplication can happen only when one person submits multiple applications or if there has been a change of address. On the flip side, there are many voters who are yet to get their cards despite many reminders.
The
Election Commission claims that a record 99% of the voters in Tamil Nadu were given photo identity cards. It also says that these errors are due to multiple applications by the voters. But the worrying factor is that these erroneous cards are also added to the 99%. In Chennai, Peer Mohammed, NDTV Hindu.
Meanwhile, the captain of the state politics was out with his mandate today and almost sounded like an exhaustive speech this time around. Vijay Kant has said that the DMK regime will be driven out of the state. He went on to also add that his first duty was to drive out the corruption devil that has dominated Tamil Nadu and that everything else could wait.
தெரியலங்க அது அவங்க தான் வாக்கு எண்ணிக்கையும் 13 இது ஒரு பேய் நம்பர் இந்த பேய் ஊழல் பேய் இருந்து வரட்டுறதுக்கு விலைவாசி உயர்வான பேய்களை வரட்டுறதுக்கு சரியான நேரம் தமிழ்நாட்டில் நீ பிடிச்சிருக்கிற அந்த பேய அரசியல வரட்டுறது தான் என்னுடைய முதல் வேலைங்கிறது
our DMDK and our friendly parties will catch Tamil Nadu 234 constitution coming election.
Moving on, the sleuths from the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence were in for a big catch today. They made their first seizure of 33 kilograms of ketamine after it was notified under the Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act. 2 of the smugglers were also taken into custody today, acting on a tip-off that a Chennai-based gang was smuggling ketamine concealed in export consignments to Malaysia through the Chennai port. The officers zeroed in on a consignment brought for export. On opening the cartons, declared to contain hair dyes, they found that the smugglers ingeniously packed the drug in some sachets. The seized ketamine is valued at 3 crore rupees in the international market. Now, the education sector in the country cheered as the Union Finance Minister declared 24% more funds for the category in the budget of 2011-2012. In Chennai, 2 institutes were the beneficiaries of allotment running into crores of rupees. We, in fact, spoke to one of them on their plans. Take a look.
Rupees 10 crore for Madras School of Economics.
Music to the ears of the 16-year-old premier institute in the city, the Madras School of Economics. Something on the cards for a while now. Pranab Babu's budget announcement came as a shot in the arm.
Definitely, the allocation which is given will definitely go towards the research and development, which is a very important area which needs to grow for that matter. The nationwide recognition that we're getting will help in attracting the crowd from as far as, Jammu and Kashmir over here, because MSc as of now is basically regional, so to say.
And if plans are on track, this sprawling campus will see more concrete piled along by the next year itself, since the CMDA has already approved the blueprint for expansion plans.
Very much needed grant to allow capital expansion, infrastructure expansion for Madras School of Economics to accommodate our new courses and new faculty which will be joining us shortly. We have been planning for this for the last 3 years. Building plans are all approved.
As the Madras School of Economics gears up to absorb the bonanza, students sincerely hope that R&D will benefit from the largesse. In Chennai, Evelyn Matthew for NDTV Hindu. Well, moving on to some news from trouble-torn Libya. According to reports, 4 people have been killed in aerial bombardment of the town of Brega, that's west of Benghazi. But as the rebels clashed with Gaddafi supporters, the authoritarian leader stood firm and refused to step down. After nearly 15 days of protests and chaos, the Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi has tried to calm tempers by saying the power was in the hands of the people. The top man has been facing quite an amount of pressure from the world over to quit. A quick look now at the day's closing rates for the precious metals. These are the bullion rates. Still ahead on the bulletin, he is the author of the excelling Super 30 program in Bihar, and Chennaiites adore him too.